Good morning from Animal Kingdom. We are here today because this is our first time visiting Animal Kingdom for the holiday season. A lot of stuff that we got to see. The Magical Menagerie, the little puppets that they have in the main area for the holiday season. One of my favorite things about Animal Kingdom is these puppets. So we're gonna go inside and see those. I think there are some treats that we need to see. The parking lot was packed, so I think it's gonna be a very busy day in there, but if the lines aren't too long, we'll get on some rides. Just kind of check it out. One of our favorite parks at Walt Disney World is Animal Kingdom, so I'm very excited to be here today. So let's go inside and get started. I'm very hungry, so I think we're gonna start with food. Of course, before we even make it into the park, I'm gonna show off their Christmas tree out here. It's such a good Christmas tree. I like it a lot. I got characters from the Jungle Book and Winnie the Pooh out here. This Eeyore rocking horse. Disney, you would make a good amount of money if you sold these as actual toys. Like, they don't have to be this big, of course. You know, make it smaller, but sell an Eeyore rocking horse, a King Louie rocking chair thing. I don't know, the alligator xylophone would sell a lot, but Chip and Dale in a wind-up snow globe. Like, seriously, everybody would buy this, right? If it actually spun. And I've never noticed that Stitch is the one driving this train. It should be train number 626, right? Oh, that's probably the one that's out there in the back of the park, though. Kangaroo, and then there is Tigger over here. And are these characters from the Jungle Book or from... Yeah, I think they're from Jungle Book. Check out these cool mirrored Mickeys up here as well. Piglet. Timon and Pumbaa down here. And then we got, what's her name? Turk from Tarzan. Some youngins were excited because the Be Real just hit right now, and they were standing right next to the tree for Animal Kingdom. They're like, yeah, we got a good one. As soon as you walk into Animal Kingdom, this area is called the Oasis. We've got some really short construction walls up. I don't know. Oh, it looks like they're replacing some of this fencing area, maybe. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing, because they're not very, oh, well, you can see it right here. They're replacing the netting. It's wide open. So yeah, they are replacing some of the fencing over here. The Barribusa is very close right here. It's just right there. And the little piggy butt. I feel like he looks like a tiny hippopotamus, right? These are the Discovery Island drummers coming through on a flotilla doing some Christmas music.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Also, fun fact, there used to be a ride that was a riverboat ride that went around this river here around Animal Kingdom, and this was one of the stations for it. As we make our way onto Discovery Island, so once we crossed over that river where I showed you the Discovery Island drummers going by, we are then on to Discovery Island where the Tree of Life is. We have lots and lots of Christmas decorations around. And these lanterns up on the roof look amazing when they're lit up at night. So it looks like the Magical Menagerie puppets are starting to make their way out. We've got some birds flying through. And we have a little fox right here.
Yeah, Nina, I want a bubble maker. You want what? A bubble maker.
There's also a live violin player walking around right now with the puppets.
There's a polar bear up there. Yeah, look at that tree.
I love them, they're so perfect. Look at this one, a giant polar bear. This one's kind of big. Some of the kids are getting a little bit concerned with its size. I like how these birds are flying around, and there still are a few parrots that are flying around as well. Oh, it sees the birds.
Just curious about your camera.
Oh yeah. I love it. Thank you. My first time seeing a steel drum out here too, as well as the violin. vibe out here for this. Oh, also amongst all of these different decorations, we have these hand-woven snowflakes. And these were woven by adult artisans with cognitive and physical disabilities and a place called the Augusta Training Shop, a non-profit in Augusta, Georgia. So it's just a little neat little detail that Disney asked a non-profit to make these little snowflakes out here, and you'll find them all around Discovery Island. They also, after your children fall in love with these adorable animals out here, you can come over here and buy a little puppet, a little bear puppet. How do you... Let's see if I can get my hand inside of here. My hand's too big for this, but you can imagine what it would be like. And they have the bear and the penguin, and these are both $40 a piece. Outside of Discovery Trading Company, there's a little pop-up here that says Merry Christmas, and these are all Bose signature candles and scents. And Bose is a candle company that has their location in Disney Springs inside the co-op, and you can actually make your own candle over here with different scents. $25 per candle. No reservations needed, 10 a.m. to 5:30. Oh, look, you can make it like this. Some sprinkles in there, write some stuff on the outside. This would be a really good Christmas gift. You come back from Florida, say, I made you your own candle that smells like a woodsy Florida. As we're starting to leave Discovery Island, Dino Land is that way. Tree of Life is just behind these trees over here. Asia is that way. I got a hot tip to stop off at this stand over here and get some street tacos. So this booth is called the Smiling Crocodile, where you can get street tacos. I got the chicken ones for $9.99. Oh, and here's a good spot. Here's a good wayfinding point. That's Flame Tree Barbecue right there. So this little stand is right outside of it. So although this isn't a holiday specific meal, this is something that I have never tried at Animal Kingdom. And the only things here that are holiday specific are all sweet treats. So I needed to get something savory in me first. So these are chicken street tacos. 2 roasted chicken tacos tossed in our house-made sauce with lime crema, cojita cheese, cabbage, and pickled onions, served with a side of chips and salsa. And these were $9.99. All right, let's give it a try. I like that they kind of wrap them up in double shells. So there's actually 2 tortillas here. That makes it a little bit nicer so they don't just completely fall apart. Huge pieces, cilantro, right? Look at the size of that thing. Kind of really great. The only thing that I wish it had more of was the lime crema, but they did give me like a little slice of lime, so I will put that on my next one. Kind of a small portion size for $10 compared to what I can get over at Satu'li Canteen, which is where we're gonna go next for our, oh no, the birds are getting after somebody's food, which is where we're gonna go next for our one of our sweet treats. Oh, the lime really helps. Oh yeah, that's great. That's really good. We got like a nice fresh flavor with the cilantro and the lettuce. And then you get a little bit of like a hint of spice to it. So I feel like Santa just went by on a boat. It is, it's Santa going by in a boat. Oh man, we'll have to try to post up on the river and see if we can come by again. So it does come with chips and salsa. There's the salsa. Kind of like a mix between pico and a salsa verde, right? Really fresh. Teeny tiny bit of spice. Okay, it's like a mix between pico and tomatillo. I almost would put that on the tacos. Some red onions in there, some cilantro. Fresh flavor. This is a great choice. Who knew that this was here? Thank you for telling me about it. I know I said I was heading to Satu'li Canteen next, but I decided to take a trip into Dino Land, USA. But before we head in there, we need to stop off at Islands of Java, because they do have some limited offerings right now. I might get me a peppermint hot cocoa. My peppermint hot cocoa, the wintry taste of peppermint bits sprinkled over whipped cream. So I'm wondering if just these chocolate chips are peppermint, or if they like put some peppermint syrup in there, like they would with a peppermint mocha. All right, let's give it a try. I'm gonna get just a little bit of whipped cream and one of these little chocolate chippies. So it just tasted like a chocolate chip. No, I think that's just a chocolate chip. So maybe the peppermint is actually down inside of the hot chocolate. Let's get into it. Just take a sip of it. Oh yeah, peppermint's in there. Tastes like a peppermint mocha without the coffee in it. And I present to you the greatest thing about any Walt Disney World holiday celebration. The Brontosaurus bones wearing a Santa Claus face. Hat and beard. It is beautiful. And it's also even more beautiful at night. So yeah, I think that this is amazing that they decorated all of these dinosaur bones in Christmas lights. And just like that, we have found the missing link. There it is. The missing link to Dinosaurs and Birds. Kevin. Kevin is out and about. Wow. Also, Kevin loves hot chocolate. So maybe he'd like some hot chocolate. Nope. Somebody whistled at him. Somebody whistled at her. I also present to you the greatest gift that anybody is getting this year. From Donald to Pluto, a gigantic bone. How perfect is that? They're also playing like hip Christmas music around here. I like the theming of all the Christmas stuff. It's all tinsel back here to make it really feel like a kitschy roadside attraction. And then we've got these signs up here of these dinosaurs singing Christmas carols and just saying rah 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 rah. And this is the spot where Donald would normally meet. And you can see his Christmas trees have cutouts of Donald and the missing link between Donald and the dinosaurs. This is his great relative, also Triceratops in a sweater. They're doing some pin trading over here, and there's a giant sign over here that says Pins of Extinction. Oh, okay, so these are old pins that they have on display from the different time of year. For example, these are from Candlelight Processional. Festival of Holidays from 2019. Happy Holidays from 2018. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party from 2019. The annual countdown pen. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that this was even a thing. Yeah, this one. Fillmore. Making Spirits Bright. Oh yeah, this one's the best. Happy New Year with Uncle Scrooge and a ton of money. Disneyland Mistletoe Kiss Collection. A Christmas mystery set. Look at these. 2019 Christmas pins. Oh, these are from the Grand Californian, the Disneyland Hotel. Haunted Mansion Holiday even. Oh, these are resort gingerbread ones. This is neat. And they tell like the description of what everything is. Wow. Such a fun little display. Also a giant snowman that is in fact a snow duck. There it is. And all of the tinsel has little dinosaur toys all throughout it. Got some candy canes, tinsel candy canes up here around what used to be Primeval Whirl. Oh, still no update on what's going here. We can see through the fence though and see that there's nothing going on back there. Just a lot of nothingness. Oh, and they're playing Christmas music on Triceratops Spin. I did not know that. That is a Christmas overlay. That should be written somewhere. Somebody should have written that in a Disney Parks blog. Also have a little bit of a rearrangel of some of the carnival games out here. Mostly this Mammoth Marathon, because there used to be like a food truck that was in an Airstream over here that has been removed, and the Mammoth Marathon got moved over there. So if you guys can remember back, there used to be an Airstream trailer here. It is now Mammoth Marathon. And then this is still here, of course. A great photo op. All right, we've got 2 more sweet treats to try. We're gonna check the wait times on a few things as we pass by, like Expedition Everest and things like that. Not a lot of rides at Animal Kingdom, but we'll check the wait times on them anyways, because it doesn't feel too crowded in here. Maybe the wait times won't be bad. Well, it definitely didn't feel busy on the other side over by Dino Land. It feels busy over here by Expedition Everest. There it is, an hour wait for Expedition Everest. So one thing I do want to mention is the Siamang apes are actually hanging out backstage right now as their habitat has a little bit of a refurbishment. You can see the lines that run over to these towers are not there right now. Normally they'd be able to climb across the lines and hang out up in those towers. So continuing our way towards Avatar, we are passing underneath these lanterns that are up for Diwali. This is just outside of Feathered Friends in Flight. Just noticed something interesting. There were some guests passing by Feathered Friends in Flight, and one of them was saying it's a show, and the other one saying no, it's a restaurant. It says restaurant right there. There's an advertisement for Yak and Yeti restaurant. But they thought that this whole area was a restaurant. And then just off is Launchpad and Scrooge. And look, their flotilla is all decorated for the holidays. Ooh, Scrooge is loving his money. Happy holidays, Scrooge. Oh, he's kissing it. Look, he's even wearing his holiday outfit too. He's got a holiday ribbon around his hat and a scarf.
Lost their map days ago. It will be a holiday miracle if they actually find their way.
Oh, and they have a holiday, like, spiel that happens on the flotilla. And here comes Pocahontas and Miko, and Pocahontas is wearing her wintertime outfit. Oh. She's waving at the bird. There it goes. It was like, thanks for waving, Pocahontas. Bye-bye. Also, he's playing the first Noel back here on the sitar. I like that. It has like a little holiday feel, a little holiday spirit to it. Here comes Mickey.
Greetings, adventurers and explorers! Look who's traveling down the Discovery River to experience all the fun and adventure of the world's most magical celebration. Let's give a cheer for our pal, Mickey Mouse!
Yay, Mickey! So he didn't have any sort of special holiday aspect to his flotilla. It was just Mickey Mouse. Another great spot for seeing the flotillas come by. There's this little kind of like, I don't even know what you would call this. This used to be a smoking section. It was a mass relaxation section, just straight across from Feathered Friends in Flight. And you get a close-up view of the characters. Here comes Santa right now. And you can hear the announcement that happens that they're playing for the people up there on the bridge. So like we heard the one with Mickey Mouse. We should be able to talk to Santa here. He's probably close enough that he'll be able to hear us. What are we going to ask for Christmas? I don't know, like peace on earth and goodwill towards humans? Also, it is the 22nd of December. Santa should get back to the North Pole soon. I know he's magic and he's also counting on the elves to do a lot of work, but like, I feel like it's getting a little close to just kind of gallivanting around Animal Kingdom, don't you think?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to all and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas,
Season
Santa.
to deck the halls, hang the mistletoe, and ring those sleigh bells. Celebrating the
Tracker?
season with all of you as he sails down the Discovery River. Please welcome Santa Claus.
There he is.
Happy holidays!
I also want to mention that this hoodie was a hopeful gesture. It's about 70 degrees outside. It's kind of hot, to be honest. It's gonna get cold in the next few days, but right now, probably didn't need to wear the hoodie. But I'm in it now, and I'm comfortable. Just got into Harambe, just outside of Tusker House over here. Looking at the Harambe stage, it's all decorated for the holidays. I do also want to mention that the end of the Kilimanjaro Safari line is right here. Wow, it's a long one for sure. Oh, 120 minutes if I'm looking at that right. Way down there. Yeah. But yeah, you can see all the decorations out here on this stage. And this cool star. So we're walking back towards Discovery Island. There is the Festival of Lion King down there. We're going this way because I need to stop by Starbucks or Creature Comforts and get a sweet treat. So all four parks have a Starbucks location in them. It just so happens the one here in Animal Kingdom is called Creature Comforts. You can see just underneath there it says Starbucks Coffee. You can see on the inside it's pretty much just a normal Starbucks, just themed a little bit more. I like that these look like coffee beans up here. So this actually just became available on December 19th at Creature Comforts. This is the Holiday Mousse Dome. Amaretto chocolate mousse, cherry cranberry coulis, orange chocolate cake, white chocolate glaçage, and chocolate pieces. It wasn't exactly the cleanest cut, but there is the inside of our holiday dome cake. So let's give it a try now. Just as a general bite with everything in it. This bite kind of has everything in it. It's interesting. There's like a lot of flavors going on in there. The coulis kind of like encompasses the whole thing. So it has like a very raspberry flavor to the top of it. When it said amaretto flavored, I was thinking more along the lines of almond, right? That's what amaretto is, right? But it kind of has like a bitter taste to it. I think that the icing is the best part. Let me just double check this. Amaretto chocolate mousse. So the mousse is what's good. What is the... Oh. It's the orange chocolate cake that I'm not liking. I didn't realize it was orange. But if you are a fan of orange and chocolate together, which I know a lot of people are, I'm just not, you'll probably love this cake. I like the top of it, like the mousse part, which is the cherry cranberry coulis. I said it was raspberry earlier. Let me try it again here. I'm mixing everything up. So the cranberry is where I was getting bitter. Okay, it was actually really interesting to do because you go into something blind and you have to guess what the flavor is. And you're not thinking of cranberry, you're thinking Raspberry, that's a common flavor. I know that I read it, but I totally didn't remember what I had said 2 seconds ago. I don't know, if you're a fan of orange and chocolate, I think you will like this. The top part's really refreshing and nice. It's very tart because of the cranberry. And probably the cherry too. If it didn't have that bottom cake on it, I would eat this again. So, I don't know. I'm gonna say like, you should try it, but I'm not gonna have it again. So from Creature Comforts, which was down here, we're passing by Pizzafari. That's Island Mercantile again, and the exit's over there. Tree of Life, you can kind of see it through here. That's the different colored tree back there. But now, we're headed into Pandora. There's a photo pass spot here with the Tree of Life and all of the holiday animals around it from the Magical Menagerie. Ooh, there it is, Pandora, the world of Avatar. And here it is, the way of water. It's that way. I don't even know why it's a question. There's literally a sign right here that tells me Na'vi River Journey is this way. With an arrow, that's obviously the way of water. They have everything that you could ever need to go and see Avatar the way of water here, including an Avatar Spirit jersey. But there is no Avatar Way of Water merch. I need to go into the other store and see if there is any. 85 minutes for Na'vi River Journey. And if you're ever wondering what the sign for Na'vi River Journey is, it's this shaman, this wicker woven shaman. That's how you know where Na'vi River Journey is. Still one of my favorite details of Avatar: The World of Pandora is here where these waterfalls are. The three lower waterfalls that you see are real, and then the one up high there is fake. That's a fake one. That very last one at the top there, the little one, it's just a rotating brush made to look like water. Oh, and if you're looking for the entrance to Flight of Passage, just look for this giant woven Ikran right here, this giant woven banshee right here. And that is the entrance to Flight of Passage. There's no actual physical signs, aside from the ones that say like, this is where you get in for Lightning Lane, or the end of the line. Where's the end of the line sign? I just saw it. Oh, there it is, right there. Avatar Flight of Passage, end of line. But there's not one over top of the entrance to the ride. It's just this. I like that about Avatar: The World of Pandora. Because the original idea was to not have any signs, but as you guys saw, there was a couple out front with the arrows that they have installed since, because people were getting lost. But I like that this is the sign for Flight of Passage. And of course, because it is the holiday season, we've got some Pandoran decorations. This amp suit has a Santa beard and a Santa hat on. There's a Santa sleigh up there, as well as this kind of like garland over here with this Pandoran creatures on it. A nutcracker and a Na'vi nutcracker, as well as a menorah. All right, now it's time to stop into Satuli Canteen to get our last sweet treat. And I got another savory thing. I got some cheeseburger pods because I need something savory to eat all this sweet stuff. Here's what I got. This is my savory thing. This is a cheeseburger pod, and I got this as a kid's meal. And instead of getting a fruit, I got 2 orders of the vegetable chips, they call them. And then this is the holiday item right here. This is a peppermint cream cheese mousse with peppermint sauce, peppermint candy pieces, and chocolate dirt. So the peppermint cream cheese mousse was $5.79, and then the cheeseburger steamed pod was $8.59. And that came with a little bottle of Dasani water, and then I got another bottle of Dasani water for myself. I mean, this one is for me too, but like, I needed more water than this. Yeah, I'm excited to dig into this. I'm gonna eat this one first. I know it's good just to get some savory in me, and then finish out with that. This is a cross section of this cream cheese puff. Looks pretty good. All right, let's give it a bite. I've got everything on there. I got some dirt, I got some cream cheese puff. It's great, nice and pepperminty. It has like a, almost like a shortbread on the bottom of it, almost cakey. It's very pepperminty, and that's about the only flavor that I'm getting out of it. Not a lot of cream cheese flavor to, oh, there it was. I got a little bit of cream cheese flavor in there, okay. So it's like, I don't know if I don't know if everybody experiences cream cheese the same way that I do, but when you eat cream cheese, it kind of like sticks in your mouth. Rather than like, milk kind of coats your throat, but cream cheese kind of coats your mouth. And that's what this is doing for me. It is good though. I like it a lot. It tastes like a candy cane. Like a creamy candy cane. Ooh. Yeah, this is great. It's not as sweet as some of the other desserts that we've had in the past, and it's not as thick as like a cheesecake. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as heavy as that. That's kind of what's great about everything at Satuli Canteen is it's a little bit lighter. It feels a little bit healthier. I don't know if it actually is or not, but it definitely feels healthier. I would eat that again, and I could eat it again right now. That's how light it was. All right, I should have known. I took the umbrella off my bag just before I got out of the car because I was like, it's not gonna rain today. It's starting to rain now, so we're gonna make our way towards the exit. Before we leave, I wanted to head into Wind Traders, which is the gift shop at the end of Flight of Passage. See if there's anything for Way of Water or for Christmas. I gotta admit, these shirts right here for the Valley of Moana are pretty awesome. It's like a, I don't know, it feels like Yosemite or something. And there's another one over here too. So like this little plush is a water animal, right? Is this Way of Water merch? It doesn't say the Way of Water, it just says Elu plush. Oh, has any of you guys seen it? Is this from the Way of Water? I did forget to mention that this is specifically the Way of Water. Oh yeah, you can see them swimming down here. This spirit jersey is for the Way of Water, and there is a bucket hat that goes with it as well. So if you're looking for something to wear to the Way of Water, this is it. An Avatar spirit jersey. How much is it? Let's see. They never had the price on spirit jerseys. Oh, $85. We did it. How much is the bucket hat? The bucket hat is $40. So for the low price of $124, you could totally be dressed up and ready to go to Avatar, the Way of Water. There's a Christmas ornament for a skimwing. It looks sort of like a flying fish. Like it swims through the water and then it can fly over the top of the water. So for $45, is that what this is? They're flying on a skimwing? Kind of looks like it. So this is for Avatar, the Way of Water. $45. There she is. Neytiri. They have the spirit jersey under a black light over here. And the back of it seems to glow in the dark almost. And then you gotta wear this headband too, over top of your bucket hat. Whoa. This one's cool. Glows in the dark fluorescent. There's a little jacket here with the skim wing on it again. Little hooded fleece lined jacket. For kids, it is a $60 jacket, but it does look very warm. Oh, is it reversible? It is reversible. That makes it all worth the while. All worth the while. For $60, you're basically getting two jackets. I had no idea they were selling live plants at the end of Flight of Passage. You could buy a Venus flytrap inside of a beaker here for $30 or $29. And then this is like an air plant hanging upside down in the bottom of almost like a sand dollar. I don't know what this is called. You can also get a skimwing plush, the little one. This is the same one we showed. This is a smaller version of the Elu that we showed earlier. All right, here we are, back out into the rain, making our way to the front of the park. Because it has started raining, some of these lanterns are starting to show up a little bit more. This building, for whatever reason, has been on all day, but now you can actually see them starting to glow. I like these cranes too. Always like this view on the way out of Animal Kingdom because this looks like Florida, like 100%. But if you turn in this direction, it doesn't look like Florida at all. And you turn back this direction, that's Florida. Turn in this direction, not Florida. Wanted to show you guys the last few decorations as we head out. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Animal Kingdom to kind of have a look at all they have to offer for the holidays. Magical Menagerie is top-notch in my book. Like I can't think of anything that I enjoy more currently than the Magical Menagerie at the holidays. Before, it was Osborne Family Lights. That was the best. This is really good too. I could spend hours watching those puppets and those puppeteers interacting with guests and just seeing the little details and listening to the music. It's super fun. The food was good. Unfortunately, we didn't get on any rides. The lines were just too long, but we did get to see Santa, which was amazing. I really like seeing Santa. We got to see Mickey and Pocahontas and Miko, but then we also got to see Launchpad and Scrooge, who were dressed up for the holidays, whereas the other characters, including Mickey, were not, but Santa was. I wonder why they did that. I wonder why they didn't put all of the characters in their holiday outfits and just the ducks. I'm sure it has something to do with Donald's Dino Bash and how they decorate that area for the holidays, but I don't know. Those street tacos were fantastic. The peppermint mousse or the peppermint cream cheese over at Satuli Canteen was really good. Still, favorite park out of the 4. Such a good time here. Such a fun vibe at this park. So all in all, a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Merry Christmas!
Hi, I'm Chelsea and I'm from Florence, Massachusetts, and now it's time to pay the price.